In any legitimate organization, they tell you about the requirements as well as the rewards. On your job, you do the work first, then you get paid. In the military, you go through the training first, then you get the placement and the bonus. Christianity's the same way. You suffer first, then you reign. You bear your cross first, then you get your crown. Yes, I know salvation is free, but it's going to cost you your life. A lot of Christian recruiters don't tell you that. They sell you on the riches without stitches, healing without kneeling, being the boss without bearing the cost, the bling without the sting. It ain't happening. Anything worth having is going to cost you something. So many of us have not been taught the truth about trials and tribulations. I'm going to call it TNT. So we get mad with God, we argue with him, and sometimes we even quit because things are not going the way we think they ought to go, or we didn't get the package that was sold to us by false prophets, pastors, and teachers. We do stuff like make bargains with God. God, if you do this, I'll do that. That's like you telling your 5-year-old to eat their vegetables, and they respond, I'll eat them if you give me some ice cream first. Excuse me? Not only will I not give you any ice cream, I'll tap that tail if you don't sit here right now and eat your vegetables. I can hear God saying, excuse me? Have you the nerve to try and bargain with me? Do you understand that the very breath that you breathe, I gave you? So you're trying to tell me, the one who created you, what I need to do for you? Really? That's twisted theology. Believe you me, I know. I was a part of that foolishness for many years. Buy a blessing, purchase a prophet. I was in every blessing line from $1 to 1,000. And then when I got sick, I got mad with God because I thought he owed me something. Silly me, not realizing that whatever I gave him, it was only because he gave it to me first. Wow, how humbling. Somehow, many of us are convinced that God is here to serve us and not the other way around. Look, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you give your life to Christ, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna experience TNT. 2 Timothy 3:12 says, yes. And those who decide to please Christ Jesus by living godly lives will suffer at the hands of those who hate him. What? Oh, you thought this was a vacation. Put your big boy britches on and put your big girl panties on and embrace your training sessions. 1 Peter 4:12-13 says, dear friends, don't be bewildered or surprised when you go through the fiery trials ahead. For this is no strange thing. It's not unusual. This is going to happen to you. Instead, be really glad, not just glad, be really glad, because these trials will make you partners with Christ in his suffering, and afterwards you will have the wonderful joy of sharing his glory in that coming day when it will be displayed. Stop focusing on the prosperity gospel. It's a lie. Stop focusing on prosperity anyway. Stop focusing on the finer things of life down here. Stop focusing on making good impressions with others for clout's sake. Switch your affection now from earth to heaven. Colossians 3:2 says, let heaven fill your thoughts. Don't spend your time worrying about things down here. You're going to receive everything God has promised you, but there are going to be some tests and trials that you must go through first. Par for the course. Cross before your crown. tribulation before triumph, pain before promise, poverty before riches, grave before glory. James 1:2-4 says, "Dear brothers, is your life full of difficulties and temptations? Then be happy. For when the way is rough, your patience has a chance to grow. So let it grow. And don't try to squirm out of your problems." Whew, Lord have mercy. And when your patience is finally in full bloom, then you'll be ready for anything, strong in character, full and complete. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a test. Adopt the mindset of I know TNT is coming. I am not ignorant of the devil's devices, and I am not ignorant of this fact that I must go through some things. But I know that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, so I'm well able to handle it, whatever it is. Paul said in 2 Corinthians 12:9, each time he said no, talking about God's response to 3 times that Paul asked him to get rid of the thorn in his flesh. "But I am with you, and that is all you need. My power shows up best in weak people." Paul goes on to say, "Now I'm glad to boast about how weak I am. And I am glad to be a living demonstration of Christ's power instead of showing off my own power and ability." People of God, embrace TNT. Don't run from it. It's the setup for your reward. Thank you, fam. Peace.